Start this one off with a little dance, then everyone get up and click your heels. We are saving the best just for you. We will bring you the runs, unveil all the highlights, and show you Dusty Paulson's Saints Edition tape. Sports Night is next. Nice catch, Dusty. I am Howie Shapiro, and welcome to Sports Night. As you can see, nobody's to my left. Joe Yend is actually spending a week in Honduras on a banana plantation. And I asked him, I said, Joe, why Honduras and why a banana plantation? He said, ever since high school, I've always wanted to go to Honduras. He says, and banana plantations, well, they're just appealing to me. Okay, I brought my own props. So this is the first time for me hosting this show, so if you really want some comedy, here we go. Actually, Joe is in Florida for the week with his family. So we are going to start off with baseball. The Cardinals looking to get things going. They were coming into Champlin Park on a 3-game losing streak, and they were hoping to turn things around. The Cardinals scored 7 runs in those 3 games, so they needed their bats to come alive against the conference-leading Rebels. For the Rebels, Michael Ulan starts on the mound, and he pitched a gem of a game. Ulan gets Adam Offerdahl there, swinging at a 3rd strike in the 3rd. We're going to move to the bottom of the 4th. The Cardinals give up some runs. Owen Trestad slaps the single to the left side to score Trey Carlson, which pushes across the first run of the game. Next batter up, Noah Christensen would ground out, but Maxwell Lovin scores, giving the Rebels a 2-run lead. You see him coming across there. We're still in the 4th. Nicholas Bauer hits a seeing-eye single up the middle, and Quinn Trolstad makes his way home, slides in safely, as you can see here, making it 3-0 Rebels. Now Cardinals down to their last out, but Caleb Ness would pop out to end the game. That would give Michael Ulan the win, and the no-hitter coming at the Cardinals' expense. Final score would be 5-0 Champlin Park. You know, yeah, certainly a tough one. And the Cardinals are definitely looking to rebound. Last Friday against Blaine, they win a tough one, 6-5 in 8 innings. Walk-off double. You see Offerdahl 2 for 4, 2 runs. Roll-off 2 for 2, a base on balls, 2 runs. Blake Peterson 2 for 3, a double, a walk, a run scored. He pitched 6 innings, giving up 6 hits, 1 run, 5 walks, and 3 Ks. And then on a Saturday affair non-conference game, Coon Rapids Cardinals take on Hopkins, and they too win in the bottom of the 7th inning. Peterson going 2 for 4, 2 doubles and a run. Jeremy Bates 2 for 3 with a walk. Caleb Ness 1 for 1, 3 walks, 3 runs. And Ryan Garlick 1 for 3 with a base on balls and a run scored. And while we were doing softball across the way, the Coon Rapids Cardinals retired longtime head coach Jerry Coe's jersey. Coach Coe had coached at Coon Rapids for 25 years, and what a fitting honor for Jerry Coe. You can see that is going to be up on the center field wall. Number 15 gets congratulations from the family. They present Coach Coe with a plaque with a jersey inside and some pictures from a team picture from the very first year he coached to the very last year he coached. So well-deserved, Coach Coe. They're back in the days where he was coaching for Coon Rapids. Of course, Matt Mossy, former Cardinal, taking over this year for Coach Coe, and certainly big shoes to fill. But that is an exciting thing for a great man, a great honor for the baseball program. Well, upcoming for baseball, they're going to have a game on Wednesday against New Prague, and then Thursday at home against Park Center. And guess what? I'll be there. J.W. Cox will be there. We'll be bringing you all the action. Well, the softball team, they've been on a tear. They opened the week at number 10 in the state. They took on Osseo, beat them 10-2. Sam Lom 4 for 5 with a triple, a double, a stolen base. Abby Graham 3 for 4, a home run, a triple, and 2 RBI. Elia Johnson 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Meg Scheck 1 for 2, 3 walks, 2 RBI. And Becca Masteller pitched 7 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 3 balls, 3 Ks for the win to put their record at 11-3. Well, the softball team won 8 of their last 9 games. They head to Champlin to take on the Rebels on Thursday night. The Cardinals scored 7 runs. The Cardinals' hot bats have been leading the way all season, and they need them to keep warm against the 9-6 Rebels. Cardinals jump out quickly in the first inning. Kennedy Kerr rips a single up the middle, scoring Sam Lom from second as the Cards go up 1-0 in the top of the inning. but Champlin Park would answer. Bases loaded, no one out in the top of the first. Julia Dorn, actually the bottom of the first, Julia Dorn would single home 2 runs, make the score 6-1. Move to later in the first inning. Cards trying to end the hurt. Grace Warrock coming up. She's going to hit a deep fly to center. Sam Lom cannot reel it in with 2 runners going and 2 outs. They would score, add to their lead, and put a 10 spot up in the bottom half of the first. But those Cardinal bats don't count them out. They get them back in this game. Top of the second, Jade Gomez would get the long ball going. She jacks a home run over the right field fence, and the Cardinals crawl back. In the 5th, Meg Scheck coming up here. Nice job by Gomez hitting that home. Meg Scheck hits a solo shot to get the Cards within 4. Nice shot over that left center field wall. Next up, Elia Johnson. And guess what? She's going to go deep for back-to-back shots over the fence. Hers was a monster one. Hit the top of the webbing. Now the Cards are only down by 3. But unfortunately, that is as close as they would get. The comeback falls just a little bit short, and the Rebels win 11-7. Well, the softball team move on from that loss to take on Brainerd Warriors Saturday afternoon. The Cardinals in that familiar territory as we get down early in this one. Elena Christensen would get a hold of a pitch. She sends it out of the park for a solo home run to give the Warriors a 1-0 lead. They're going to add to that lead in the 3rd as Cassidy Zantelli slaps one down the 3rd baseline. Claire Stanoa will score from 3rd to push the lead to 4-1. Well, the Warriors coming into the game are averaging over 10 runs a game, and Claire Stanoa would prove just that as she hits a 2-run shot in the 4th to make the score 6-1. But again, as always, we talk about don't count those Cardinals out. They would come alive, those bats. Meg Scheck would rip a 2-run double down the line to get within 3. And then watch this. The big hit will come in the 5th as Kennedy Kerr is going to smash a 3-run home run to put the Cards ahead for good. That makes the score 9-6. Cards, and we're still in the 5th. Sam Lom makes a Brainerd pay coming up here. They're going to play short and left field. She slaps a 2-run double, and the Cardinals add 1 more in the 6th. They would go on to win by a score of 10-6. Softball upcoming. It's Eden Prairie on Wednesday, Park Center on Friday, and I believe tonight against Elk River as well. They're playing as we are doing this show. So good luck to them. They continue to move their record. We're going to move to tennis. The tennis team played Totino Grace. They moved their record to 5-10 with a 6-1 win. Argeros a win at first singles, 6-0, 6-0. Yang win at second singles, 6-1, 6-1. Look at Hansen, third singles, 6-0, 6-0. Good consistency for the Cards. Avery at fourth singles, 6-1, 6-1. And then Stein and Speltz at second doubles takes at 6-2, 6-3. And then Vu and Hassan at third doubles take that one 6-2, 6-2. Well, the tennis team in action sections on Thursday, team for the team, and then individual sections on Saturday. Let's talk a little track, true team. Track and field, the Cardinals are going to finish in 7th place in the Section 4 AAA True Team Tournament. Galen Tomway, the long jump, taking 3rd place with a jump of 20 feet, 5.5 inches. Koji with a long jump, taking 7th place with a jump of 19 feet, 6.75. And then Tomway again in the triple jump, doing a good job there, getting 5th place, 40 feet, 10.5 inches. Smith in the pole vault is going to finish in 5th place with a vault of 10 feet, 6 inches. And then Ricky Soto with a discus. First place, nice job there. 143 feet, 9 inches on his throw. Let's talk about the girls. They also finished in 8th place, or they finished in 8th place in the Section 4 AAA True Team. Brielle Clark, 100-meter dash, took 1st place in a time of 13:04. Henneman with the 300-meter hurdles took 6th place in a time of 50.22. Brielle Clark again in the 200-meter dash, 4th place overall. 26:79 was her time. Kamika Hurdle in the pole vault took 1st, 9 feet 6 inches. Hannah Gross also in the pole vault took 4th place with a leap of 8 feet 6 inches. Ellie Biggins in the shot put took 2nd place with a throw of 35 feet 4 inches. And then Everhart on the discus, 4th place finish, 96 feet, 4 inches. And they're going to be at Armstrong Blaine today, and then the Northwest Suburban Championships take place May 22nd through May 25th. A lot of action coming up. Boys golf at the NWSC at the Refuge. Cardinals are going to finish in 13th place. Henneman with a 40, Wise with a 47, Medvid shooting a 48, and then Chillibeck and Aureliano both shooting a 58 as the Northwest Suburban Conference at the Refuge. Upcoming for the boys golf, they're going to be at Victory Links today and then at Loggers Trail next Tuesday. Girls golf, they're at Shamrock. Nice finish for them out of 7 teams. They're going to take 4th place with a total score of 415. Ellie Carver with a 48 on the front and a 42 on the back with a 90. Bissett with a 96. Bez Kahlo, 56 on both sides, 112. Haas with a 117. Wilson with a 119. And Shelton with a 120. The girls golf there at Bunker Hills versus Blaine and Champlin Park. And I think that's today, but unfortunately we didn't get any scores. So hopefully we'll bring that to you next week on Sports Night. The upcoming for the girls there at Cedar Creek Invite on Thursday, the Northwest Suburban Championship at Bunker Hills next Tuesday. We'll have results for you soon, but we won't be able to get those two because we'll be doing Sports Night. Girls lacrosse, they were at Totino Grace and a win for them, a 14-9 win. Nice win for this program. They've had a good opportunity this year to learn under Coach Swenson with a new systems, and they're gonna continue to get better as this season progresses. Well, the girls team traveled to Champlin Park on Monday. We were there to take on the Rebels. They're trying to improve on their 1-5 record. The rain was falling, and the Cardinals were keeping pace with a powerful Rebel offense. This one was close, but Champlin pulled away at the end. Cardinals jumped on the board first as Jordan Keller would work her way out front of the goal to shoot and score. She's going to make it 1-0 Cards. But the Rebels, they would feed their top scorer in Josie Johnson. Johnson gets free in the middle to tie it back up at 1 apiece early in this game. Oh, she was all over the pitch all night long. Johnson on the attack again, uses her speed to get around the Cardinal defender, get out in front and score. She would have 4 goals on the night. We're going to move to the second half where the Cardinals were down by 2, but Keller would find Paige Fosslin out front. She would put it home. She would get the hat trick, having 3 goals on the night. But the Rebels found Brooke Freeman late in the game. She scores the last 3 goals for Champlin Park. And the Rebels are going to pull away in the end, beating the Cards and putting their record at 2-6. Now, this was a game that we did, and it was raining a little bit. Conditions weren't as good as you would like, but I really like the way the Cardinals played defense. I like the way the Cardinals possessed the ball, and they really did a nice job winning those draws. Unfortunately, they just couldn't keep goal for goal with Champlin Park, but we talked to Coach Swenson afterwards. I said to her, a lot of good things to see from this squad, and she agreed. And they've got a lot of games coming up, as we'll talk about, and an opportunity to increase their record from that one win, or those 2 wins on the season. The upcoming for the lacrosse, as we talked about, they're going to be at Irondale on Thursday, and that at Osseo Park Center on Friday. So that should be some good action for them. They'll get an opportunity to see what they can do. They've got some winnable games on their schedule, and they're looking to get off the schneid and see if they can get back on that winning path. Well, I mean, we've had a quick show, and we're going to tell you what we're coming up here now. Baseball, as we talked about on Thursday, at home against Park Center, and then softball the following evening against Park Center as well. A lot of Pirate action. That's going to be in the evening over at Sand Creek. And then next week, Wednesday, the 23rd, going to be softball playoffs. We'll let you know where they're going to be, where we're going to be, and how much coverage that they're going to get for the remainder of the season, because it is getting close to that time where we're done with the season. So we certainly want to thank everybody for watching, certainly for the crew, everybody who put this show together for me. I'm Howie Shapiro saying good night. We'll see you next week.